So this is my first video of the new year, the first video of 2023, and let's be real, 2022 was a rough year. So we are looking forward to the new year. We have some travel planned for this coming year. In addition to that, we also have our first 2 products launching. So that'll be really exciting too. And I'm looking forward to giving some updates on the channel about, you know, the launch process and how the sales go, you know, at the beginning, and, you know, like week by week, how sales are happening. And I did want to mention, I don't know, you guys, anybody who's watching, let me know, like, do you set resolutions for yourself for each year? So I'm a stay-at-home mom. Like, I work, I do my freelance writing, and then I also am starting this business, but I don't have like yearly performance reviews like I used to when I was employed full-time. So considering that I don't have like somebody to keep me accountable from year to year, it's like all the more reason why I need to set some like yearly goals to make sure that I'm just like getting better as a person, right? So last year my family has this notebook, but it was supposed to be like to track all your travel, and we have not been using it that way. We actually used it last year to put our like yearly resolutions in it for 2022. And then like, you know, last week when the new year rolled around, we looked at our list from 2022 and we checked to see how we did on our resolutions. So like, we wanted to go to some baseball games. We had 2 that we wanted to go to, and we went to like 5 or 6 baseball games. So that was great. And we wanted to visit some family. I wanted to run 3 races last year, I said, and I ended up doing 9. So like, I actually felt really bad about myself at the end of the year because I had planned to run a half marathon in November. And like, my dad passed away in the middle of the year, and it just did not work out for me to stay in good enough shape to run a half marathon. And I felt bad about that. And then when I went through this list of our goals for the year, and I saw that I actually ran 9 races, like the longest was a 10 miler and the shortest was a 5K. So like, everything was, you know, 10K, 5K range, but like, I did it 9 times. That's almost once a month. So I felt good about that. And I was glad that I kept track. The other thing that we wanted to do something new in Florida. We had been to Florida several times, but we'd always just gone to Disney World and nothing really like trying anything new. But we wanted to do something new in 2022. And we did. We went to Cocoa Beach, which we'd never done before. We went to SeaWorld, which we had never done before. And I documented both those things on our channel. But then we also did the cruise, which was something new too. So we were happy about those things too. We said we wanted to read, so I homeschool, right? So we said we wanted to read 40 chapter books. At the beginning of the year, Lucy's our daughter, she was 6 then, she's 7 now. She was not a strong reader. She was putting up a fit about any reading that she had to do. So we were like, stretch goal was 40 books, 40 chapter books, right? We ended up reading over 100. We read over 100. So we did over double what our goal was for the year. And again, so glad I kept track, right? So anyway, those were a couple things from last year that I just thought it was interesting, in case these things are interesting to you. So I will share what some of our goals are for this coming year, because some of them have to do with things that you'll see on this channel. So one of the things we wanted to do, we want to read again, if you care about that. We wanted to read over 100 books this year, so kind of keeping up with our pace. We also want to, for our business, you know, like we have the 2 products that are already on the ship that we're already launching. But this was Steve who said this, okay? He said that by the end of 2023, he wants to have 6 products that we've already launched. So we already have the 2, and then we have 2 that we've already been sourcing, okay? We already have production samples of another 2, and we're just figuring out like the timing of them. And one of them I need to get some testing done. It's an electronic item, and I need to get it sent somewhere to get some certifications. So I have the samples of that, and I need to figure out where to send them and how much it's going to cost to get those certifications. So that's the third or fourth thing. And then the other thing is, we've talked about it before, is the cat tree. And I have to figure out the packaging of the cat tree. So those ones, the timing is just depending on when we get those things figured out. Okay, so those are 4, but I have to figure out 2 more besides that to meet that goal. So it's kind of a stretch goal, but it'd be really fun if we have that many products in our catalog. So that's interesting. I also said that I thought it would be fun to travel once a month, at least once a month. So we have travel planned in February and in March. I have to figure something out for January and then April. I don't know about April either. So, I mean, like, we have lots of things that we can do. We just have to work it out. We live in Huntsville, Alabama. So it's like a really central location in that you can drive for just like an hour or 2 and get to several different places. You could get to Nashville, Tennessee. You could get to Birmingham, Alabama, like Chattanooga's close. Atlanta is just a couple hours away. And these are all places that we've never been before. So, well, I mean, we've been through some of them. We've been to Nashville for the airport, and we've been to Birmingham, just driving through. But we haven't actually stopped and checked anything out in any of these places. But we do want to start checking out different places around here. So this year, hopefully, we can do some like short day trips or like weekend trips to some of these places that are around us. Besides that, we kind of wanted to do like a family beach vacation. I wanted to do some more races again. I'm shooting for 5 this year. We'll see what I do. I am like, guys, listen to this. I just found out yesterday that I broke my pinky toe on Christmas Eve, and I have been walking on it for a week and a half now, and I knew that it was not good, but I didn't want to get checked because I knew that if you break a toe, they can't really do much for you. So I was kind of like grumbling about it, and Steve is like really pressuring me to go in and get it checked. So I went and got x-rays yesterday, and I have a broken toe. So it's so frustrating because it's the new year, and like, I am somebody who like really likes to go into like the fitness stuff at the new year. So like I thought about joining a gym, and I was like gonna renew my Peloton subscription and all this stuff, and then my toe is broken. So like I am just a little bit depressed about it right now, but that's okay. I'll focus on other things. But anyway, we'll see if I get my toe together and can do 5 races this year. So anyway, that's a little bit about what we have planned for the year. I do have a goal too. Our channel is like, this YouTube channel is like little right now, and it feels kind of goofy to be uploading things here, honestly. But we are going to commit for this year to continue pouring into this channel and see what happens. So we committed that we're gonna upload something at least once a week. We'll always try to have that video about the business on Fridays. So you can look for that. That is our goal for the year, is to get that Friday video up each week. So if there's anything that you wanna see, let me know. If you have subscribed to our channel, thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a lot to us. I hope that you are having a great week, and thank you so much for watching and tuning in. Bye.
Subscribe for more videos.